What's up, guys? It's the Mac Boy, aka the Beagle Typer, here with another video. Where today I'm gonna go over the 10 worst YouTuber cars that ever existed and they ever bought. So let's go over them right now, because I actually went past the time limit last time, and it wasn't the best time ever. So let's go over all the worst YouTuber cars, and some of these cars you're gonna know pretty well. So let us get started. Number one, the Rolls Royce Silver Spur Limousine. This is a Stradman's Rolls Royce limo, which he bought for Burlacker as a joke for his birthday, but they actually kept it for a while, so that was pretty nice. And also, they after that they sold it to Lambo fam, which straight piped it and gave it white wheels and donked it, and then put horns on it, and actually wrapped it purple, which they should have done, but they didn't. And actually, this was kind of a cool car on their channel, and I mean, it was really unreliable and has squeaky everything, and Burlacker didn't really like it, and this car wouldn't start constantly. So basically, it's just the worst car they had. Next is also another worst car Burlacker ever had. I'm sorry I cut your head off, Nick, but basically this was the best proportion I could get. So basically, this is Burlacker's I'll just say it, smart car, which isn't really that bad of a car. But since he's such a big person, you really don't want this small of a car. And there's not many qualities or anything else like that, but you're gonna give it away, so it's not gonna stay on the channel for long. I actually kind of like it, but basically, for a guy like Nick, you shouldn't drive these kind of cars. Kind of dangerous. So basically, uh, they wrapped it purple already, maybe white wheels, some Lambo doors, and it's gonna be pretty sick on their channel, and they're gonna give it away for a good purpose. Wow, this is the only picture I could find. I actually did it like screenshot. Next, we don't really have to talk about this because it's just Smeen's worst thing that he owns, because he's got like the Senna, and then some of like the coolest things ever, like the Ford GT. But then you got this piece of junk that's gonna sit in his garage. I just don't know why, but he could have bought the other car when he was at the dealership. So basically, it was kind of sad that he didn't get the full car, and he could have driven it, and everybody could have had a good time with that car. So basically, this was his Renault Clio, which personally I really love, and the styling of that car, but in real life. But I don't like this piece of junk. So basically, I don't like this car at all. It was gonna be the Rover Mini or the Jimny, but this is just the worst. Next is TJ Hunt's sticker bombed DRZ, and he hasn't really owned that many bad cars, but this is like the worst one because he sticker bombed the bumper. I actually think it's kind of cool, but in real life, it's not really that cool. So pretty bad bumper, and it's completely destroyed. And I mean, what can you say about it? It's just his worst car. Next, I skipped a little bit quickly, but this is Doug DeMuro's 2002 Chrysler PT Cruiser. I got this right this time, and basically, this car he bought to crush with the Hummer, which he had at that time. And basically, the Hummer wasn't the best car either. It was actually the second worst car, but this is just the worst because just look at it. It just does that. And it's got wood paneling, super ugly, and this car isn't that reliable either. So he just decided to crush it with a Hummer. And I mean, I can show you right now of one of the pictures. So this was one of his pictures, and for him crushing it with the Hummer. So yeah, he also painted the interior in green, which was super bad looking. I mean, what? I mean, it's just like this car really sucks in real life. I actually called it the PT Loser once. So I'm sorry, Chrysler, but I just don't really like this car. Next, it's getting worse and worse now. So this is Whistling Diesel's 8x8 Duramax. And I got nothing to say about it other than it's just a big fat ugly car with a bunch of mud and bunch of moss grew on it, and it's just disgusting. And basically, you need that kind of vehicle, but uh, this is the worst vehicle he's ever had, and this works for no purpose at all. And I don't think you should build anything like this. It's just disgusting. Next gets a little bit better, but still really bad because this is Tavarish's Yugo. Yes, the 1988 or something Yugo GV. It's brought to the United States by the person who brought Subaru into the United States. This car was built in Yugoslavia. There's nothing good about this car, and it's unreliable. And I don't have any more things to say about it, just other than this car it is terrible in quality. But he actually built it quite nice. I love those wheels. And yeah, he gave it away again. Uh, Basically, this is DDE's Hummer or Humvee, but I don't really like Hummers in general. But it's this is kind of cool because he actually like performance wheels or foreign builds actually rebuilt this car, which kind of nice. But at first, this car was kind of disgusting and white, and then with all that it was really dirty, and now it's really clean. But the other car that I think DD is DDE's worst car is the SSC5, which he cut the roof off, which was super stupid. Welcome to Hoovie's Garage, the dumbest automobile channel in all of YouTube. Where today, I'm showing you guys the worst car I have ever owned. The 2002 or something Land Rover, Range Rover, which I buried 2 or 3 years ago, and I gave it to my friend Freddie Hernandez or Tavarish, which he later took to a tank park as a military base. So that's pretty much it of what I need to tell you about this car. It was buried, okay? It was buried, okay? So we got all that mud and junk everywhere, and it wasn't reliable. So that's why I buried it. Yeah. Hi. I cry every time I see this car because I just hate it. It's just a jump on. Like, it's kind of cool, but why do you want to build this kind of thing? Like like if you know me, this is like my least favorite car in the world. Like there's like I don't know the Yugo or like something stupid, and this like the worst of the worst of the worst. Took a Lamborghini, put an LS swap. I'm not sure this one has an LS swap, but and manual swapped it, and I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure if he did it on this car, and put giant wheels on it, and stripped this car apart. It's not Huracan anymore. I don't have any more things to say about it because I am also crying right now. And it's just so ugly. I just hate this car. So that's pretty much it for this car. And I don't really talk about. Sorry. So, yeah, I just hate this car. Let's not look at it for too long. These are the 10 worst cars YouTubers have ever owned. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed